Ladies, I'm here on the show, and oh my lord, GGMOMG. What a game between Nebraska and Illinois. Number 23 Nebraska beats number 13 Illinois on the road, 83-80. A game winner by Jamarquez Lawrence, the game-winning three-pointer there with .2 seconds left. This was just an insane game from just start to finish. Because Price Sanford just went off in the first half. I believe he had, 26 of his 30... How many did he have? 32? He had 26 of those at halftime. That's because he didn't really take many shots in the second half, really, because they started guarding him, so he didn't take many shots. But the other guys stepped up. Rink Mast made some shots in the second half. Obviously, Jamarquez Lawrence and Jared Garcia even had 10 points. You know, they normally don't get a lot off their bench, but Jared Garcia had 10 points. So, you know, he contributed. When Price Sanford wasn't getting shots, it was Rink Mast. It was Jamarquez Lawrence. Sam Hoiberg even made some plays. Jared Garcia. But the biggest shot of the game, man, was Jamarquez Lawrence. But this was just insane from start to finish, because I think he scored... How many points did he have to start? He had, 26 of their 37 points at halftime? He was on a generational heater at the start of this ball game. Like a generational heater. And this is the first time Nebraska's 11-0. Just bedlam and champagne. But, just shocking at the horn there. But this was just back and forth. Especially the whole second half. First half, Nebraska got out to a good lead with, Price Sanford was on a heater. I think it was, 37-24 or something like that. And then, Illinois tied it up at halftime, so we go to the half tied up. After a hot Nebraska start, Illinois is able to tie it up. It was just a whole back and forth just the entire second half. Great hoops to watch, man. Just great hoops. Nebraska tried to pull away a few times in that second half, but Illinois wouldn't let them. Late in that second half, Humrichus and Tommy Slavovicic, I believe, who hadn't scored in this game, hit some big threes. And they're that tied the game. I believe it was Humrichus that hit a three. Nebraska got an offensive rebound, a putback, and then Tommy Slavovicic, 5 seconds later, hits the three. And then, nice drive to the basket to kick it out to Jamarquez Lawrence, and he hits the three to win it. Just back and forth this entire game. Just insane, man. Nebraska's legit. I mean, they're now 11-0. They went on the road and beat Illinois. This team's what they say, Nebraska ball or whatever. Nebraska ball. Obviously, this loss sucks for Illinois. But there are some positives I will take away. I will say with Caden Wagler, over his past 3 games, he has 20 assists, just 5 turnovers. Him developing as a facilitator will be big for Illinois, because he's just a freshman, but he's a really a good shooter, just a good overall player, and he's really starting to become like a facilitator for this team as well, because he had a double-double and hit 4 3-pointers. I will take a positive away for Illinois from this game, but yeah, they didn't play well defensively. And Nebraska hit 12 of their 26 3-pointers in this game. Just Illinois, that's kind of the thing with them. Like, they're just not a great defensive team. I feel like they mostly rely on their offense. Is this Illinois team very similar to last year in a way? Like, they get a lot of rebounds and second chance opportunities, but they shoot a lot of threes. They do shoot a lot of threes. I will say, though, I think they're much more resilient than last year. That said, I like watching Illinois play. I really like Markovich and Wagler. Just need to keep feeding Tommy and get him comfortable by middle of conference play. But they're resilient, much more resilient than last year. They're much tougher. I feel like they're very similar, a little deeper. The biggest limiting issue last year was injury/health. And Wagler's going to be a problem if he stays in college past 2 years. But I feel like they're just better defensively. But that's not really saying much considering how bad they were bad last year. But let's go over the stat sheet, man. What a game this was. Price Sanford, 32 points, 12 of 18 from the field, 6 of 11 from 3. What a really first half he had. Made a few baskets during the second half, but he didn't really take many shots. He kind of just went cold because they guarded him better. But Rink Mast, 17 points, 7 rebounds, 7 of 15 from the field, 3 of 6 from the 3-point line. He started to heat up in that second half. Sam Hoiberg, 7 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. Solid all-around game from Hoiberg. Jamarquez Lawrence, 14 points, 6 assists, 5 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3 with 14 points. Hit the game-winning 3. Launched it up with confidence off the bench. How about Mr. Jared Garcia? 10 points, 4 rebounds, 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 2 from the line. They got those 10 points right there. 10 huge points off the bench from Jared Garcia. Because they normally don't get much from their bench. It's mostly from their starting lineup. You know, it's Sanford, Mast, Lawrence, Hoiberg. But good to see someone off their bench do something. Cale Jacobson and Braden Frager ran 13 minutes and 16 minutes of cardio. And Berkey by Tunsil, 3 points. They had 3 steals and 2 blocks, so he done something defensively. But Nebraska improves to 11-0. They scored 37 in the first half, 46 in the second half. Illinois, let's go to their stat sheet. Nebraska shot 52% from the field, 46% from 3, 12 of 26, 6 of those from Sandford, and 7 of 8 from the free throw line. They had 27 rebounds, 20 assists, only 6 turnovers, 6 steals, 2 blocks, 8 O boards, 19 D boards, and 21 fouls. So now let's go to the Illinois stat sheet.
The latest update from the WIMT First Alert Weather Team.
Sorry, that was a weather notification. Pendeo face. Colin Boswell, 20 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 7 of 9 at the line, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. So, good game from Colin Boswell. Andres Stojkovic, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 8 of 16 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, had a double-double. Then Andres Stojkovic. Keaton Wagler, 19 points, 10 assists, 6 of 13 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3. He played the whole game. He never took a break, went to the bench in this game. Great game from Keaton Wagler. You know, he's really started to kind of really show up for this Illinois team. He's a freshman. And he's really started to become a facilitator for this team. If he can continue to do that and not turn the ball over a lot, he's going to be a really damn good player. Because he's an efficient shooter, and he's about 39% from 3. So he's starting to become a really good player for this team. David Markovich, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 of 4 from the field. Tommy Slavovicic, 3 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, a steal, 1 of 3 from the field, and 3. They need to get him the ball in the post more. There's potential with shooters like Boswell and Wagler, and I guess maybe kind of Stojkovic, but he's not like his father. I don't know, they're just not the best 3-point shooting team, overall. But Rich has had 3 points, 3 rebounds, 1 of 3 from the field, and 3. Jake Davis, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. And Big Z's, Zvonimir Visic, 7 points, 3 boards, 7 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 0 1 from 3. He got a nice lob, but of course he got teed up because he said something. But yeah, they shot 48% from the field, 34 from 3, 10 of 29, 70 from the line, 6 missed free throws there. Free throws. They don't cost you any money. 34 rebounds, 18 assists, 8 turnovers, 2 steals, 4 blocks, 13 O boards, 21 D boards, and only 9 fouls. Illinois drops to 8-3. They scored 37 in the first half, 43 in the second half. But this is a really damn good Nebraska team. I would have predicted Nebraska to be 11-0 at this point of the season. This is how you start a new year, I believe. I think in 2026, obviously. They play Michigan State. That's going to be a hell of a game when they play Michigan State. Nebraska and Michigan State, it's going to be a hell of a game. But Illinois' interior defense is just Swiss cheese. But luckily they have buckets on their team. But luckily they have a bunch of buckets on their team though, with like Stalkovich, Boswell, Wagler. Like for them, luckily they have buckets, but like their defense needs to be better. But yeah, real college basketball fans know how hard it is to win a conference game on the road, no matter the opponent. Huge win for Nebraska in this one to improve to 11-0 for the first time ever. Dream seasons that could be unfolding in Lincoln, Nebraska. So yeah, that's really all I gotta say for this video. So leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time, I have a lot. Peace. Leave your thoughts in the comments below.